Hello, this is Ahmad Khallaf from Free Egypt. My major is medicine, but I'm fully interested in sports. I think everyone should care about sports, should care about being athlete, should care about being healthy. My favorite sport is soccer, as I'm a big fan for Arsenal team, but I love squash. Regarding the topic and this unit, I found this attractive unit of making sports not a war. Just remind me with what happened in Egypt and the Algeria match. The guys here were fought like they are a war. Algerian brothers, and I say that they are brothers, and with our Egyptians fought. They hated everyone. They hated the soccer completely. Like some guys in Egypt here, some of my friends said that Israeli interference was the cause of this hatred. Come on, guys. Soccer mainly was for pleasure and amusement, which is really absent after the politics have interfered with its mission. For example, we can see that obvious in the FIFA World Cup we used it to find international cooperation between different delegations, representing their culture and sharing the message of peace. We need to find everyone saying I feel internal peace in my soul because I'm doing some sports. That's our target, and now we see changing of these values. Sports is an important rule that we should carry a message for. Like we saw our famous player, if you know him, Muhammad Abu who wore a t-shirt calling sympathize with Gaza. And also when we saw the Barcelona team, where they stopped the match, before they start the match, they stood for 1 minute on the materials of Libya and Egypt. That's the real sport. But I have some questions for you. Diversity is almost clear between different cultures, but how much tolerance how much tolerance can you see in sports? In competition, now it's just obvious that winning is everything, regardless what happens to the other player or whatever it takes to win. The second question is, how can they integrate with each other, showing the real spirit of sports? Volunteerism is totally absent. The third question, can you find any transparency in sports which is full of bravery and bravery these days? The fourth question for you. When they hold a social sports, for example, do they really care about the environment or just remove all the obstacles to force all the trees and the snow to prepare a fine track? About my experience in sports, I'm not a professional one. I'm just an amateur. But my passion to sports and ambition to share peace between athletes and have a good healthy has no limit. Regarding my practice, I noticed that we categorize the sports into two main categories: individual sports and group sports. About individual sports, it is the most important way to escape from stress, to get rid of the hatred you have with anger through hitting a ball like we see in tennis or squash, or by fighting with someone like wrestling. Personally, squash prevented me from smoking. Seriously, I was a little disappointed for 3 years. Then I was about to smoke, and I got a new idea when I saw my friends playing squash. Why can't I try squash and play and to hit something to get rid of my stress? That really works. But the side effect of video sports is that it can carry an opposite message like hatred and selfishness if it got over its normal level. About the other group sports, it can be a perfect way to teach everyone how to react in a teamwork and empower the soul of cooperation between players. To forget yourself completely and work for the sake of the best of your team. It's a way also to provoke entrepreneurship and to lead other players, but it lacks the advantages of the individual sport for sure, and also it isn't the best way to test your challenge abilities alone. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to participate in this sports unit, and thanks for your precious time. Hope to see you there. Best of luck and goodbye. قد ايه ما تزعلنيش.